No, there's no trying to stay dry. There's absolutely no way we can stay dry today, Rhonda. It's a little wet here in Langley for sure. We're here at Driediger Farms. And yeah, it's blueberry season. We've had, supposedly what I'm hearing, is a great season this year.
Yes, we actually had a very good strawberry season. Raspberries have been pretty good, and up until today, it's been a fabulous blueberry season.
So what makes a great season? Lots of sunshine?
We prefer to have sunshine and then apply the water as we need it. Unfortunately, today we don't have that choice.
Let's show a blueberry. First of all, Nelson will show up close here. You have a blueberry, what it looks like when a blueberry actually has too much water.
Yes, this is actually what happens. You can see here that the blueberry takes up the water too quickly, the plant takes it up too quickly, and the berries will actually burst.
Let's talk about your farm, and we have a big overview here. This, of course, we're just looking at a very small portion of how big of a farm.
Yes, we are 160 acres. And I think what we're looking at, this block is about 14 acres of blueberries. You'll see some hoops at the other end. That's covering a late season crop called Elliott's, and we're going to put plastic over that and create little greenhouses so that they don't get ruined in the rain.
Well, you know, again, it is a wet day here in Langley, but those blueberries look absolutely yummy. There are a couple of different ways to harvest them. We're going to do that coming up just before 7:30, guys. Oh, in the rain, which, you know, you got an umbrella, you walk around, you're fine, but the rain does affect the harvesting of blueberries. We're still going to talk about the couple ways that you can harvest blueberries here in Langley at Driediger Farms. We'll be right back. All my sorrow and pain. Yeah, and I got your AccuWeather window. It's raining in Langley here at Driediger Farms. Now, we've got several kinds of blueberries. How many do you actually have in this field in particular?
We have about 9 varieties that we grow, starting with the earliest ones, and then we go into a late season variety. We actually harvest almost up until October.
Okay, so what kind do we have right here behind us?
We have blue crop. This is about a 14-year-old field.
And what do we have on the other side over there?
On the other side, we've just planted Liberty. That's a late season variety, and we should be picking that almost into September.
Now, there are obviously a couple of different ways. You can pick by hand, or there's machinery. We've got the machinery right here. Obviously, we can't pick right now. Why?
Well, it's far too wet outside. Pickers are too cold to pick in the rain. And also, we're looking for hand picking to be dry. We want to sell that fresh. So this is a machine that we use here for mechanical harvesting. So this is going to start shaking the bushes, and any minute now, it'll be shaking the bushes, and it's going to knock them down into these catcher plates. There we go. And it'll knock the berries off into the catching plates, and they're going to come up and they're going to go into some containers and then go inside for processing.
Wow, so lots to learn here at Driediger Farms once again in Langley. We're going to make our way inside the plant to find out, Michelle, how they package the blueberries that you see in your stores every single day. Yeah, we're here in Langley at Driediger Farms, where now the blueberries, they've already been picked, they've been put in bins, they're now cooling, getting ready to be packaged. We're going to do that up next. Yeah, and it's all about blueberries right now here at Driediger Farms, where you guys have had a great, well, basically the season's been great. Tell us a little bit about how big the crop is.
Well, this is going to be one of our record crops for blueberries, and probably one that's going to be indicative of what we can produce in the future.
And now we're getting to the point where we're packaging, so I think we've got to get these going here. Tell us about the process.
Okay, well, we're going to load them here in the hoppers. Then they're going to follow up into the blower, which is going to remove the leaves, sticks, and other fresh. They're going to go into, there we go, see they're going up there. You can see the berries bouncing at the top.
All right, and then as we make our way here,
we're going to color sort them, and we're going to take out all the soft berries. So that's what we're seeing here. These machines actually use optical sorters and sensitive little fingers to determine what's too green and what's too soft.
And then you actually have people that are still doing things as well.
Yes, we do have some humans still left in our plant. And
quite a few, actually. How many employees do you have?
Overall in the farm, we have about 90.
Okay, and so what are they doing?
They're just sorting to, doing a final inspection on the berries, catching anything that's not suitable for eating, and then they're going to drop into a hopper.
And so from that, we're really getting ready to start packaging them into the clamshells. We're going to continue with our packaging process here at Driediger Farms throughout the morning. We'll see you guys in a little bit from a very wet Langley for celebrations, guys. Yeah, now we're inside where they package all those blueberries so that you see them as you normally do in the grocery store. So we're packaging up blueberries here at Driediger Farms in Langley. Up next, we'll be right back. Yeah, we're here at Driediger Farms. Right now, we're actually inside where they process the blueberries. Well, actually not process, it's more about packaging, because these are about as fresh and as beautiful as you can get, right, Rhonda?
Yes, these are actually, this is in our fresh plant right now. So we're packing for some chain stores across Canada. And right now the berries have been color sorted and soft sorted. They're coming down into a hopper and going down into some lovely little clamshells. This is our most common pack, a 12 by 1 pint. And then we're coming along here. These girls are checking to make sure that the tops are closing. And it'll follow through. It'll be given a unique code on every clamshell, so you can identify, I can identify it by grower.
And how many of these actual pints will you process in any given day?
We can do approximately, I'm going to say about 100,000 cases each day on one shift.
And again, for anyone that's just tuning in now, how many employees do you have here, and how big is the actual farm?
Our farm is 160 acres. We also bring in fruit from other farms to package, and we have about 90 people in peak season, not including hand harvesters. That's another 100.
And it's important for people to realize how big the blueberry industry actually is.
Well, I think we're looking now at approximately 25,000 acres. We're going to start producing even more than the 130 million we're expecting this year.
Excellent. Okay, so now we've got the clamshells going right there, and now it's to what people would recognize when they go to one of many, many stores in the Lower Mainland.
Yes, this is the most common pack that you'll see in BC, which is a 12 by 1 pint. Sometimes you'll see larger ones, 2 pound, and also at the end of the season, a 6 ounce, which is half that size.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for having us out here.
I really appreciate you coming out, and I'd like you to take one of these cases home for you and your crew to enjoy.
Well, if you insist.
I insist.
There you go, Jody and Riaz. Check out those beautiful Nature's Candy, baby.
Yum. We are so down with that.